Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. Hello to my fellow Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other strong placements you feel you may have in your charts, such as Rahu / your North Node. This is going to be a general reading, so keep in mind that this may not resonate for every person's situation. Cross watchers, of course, you're welcome. If this doesn't resonate for you, perhaps it resonates from the perspective of the person that you are inquiring about, thinking of, spiritually connecting to, or maybe the person that you are speaking to at this moment. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest. I thought I was going to a meeting, but that meeting was canceled, so I thought I would just come back on and do another tarot reading. So Spirit, please guide me to the sign of Gemini for the month of June. What's going on for Gemini in the month of June? Spirit, Gemini. What is going on, Spirit, for my Geminis in June? Okay, Spirit saying the top card here. We have, sorry for the glare, 16 expansion. Educate your mind and senses. Okay, and then bottom of the deck here we have cosmic ancestors. Voice your concerns. So I feel like Gemini in the month of June, you're on some kind of search. Maybe this is in search of deeper meaning. In search of answers, possibly to your deep philosophical questions. I feel like there is this recognition that you are on some kind of spiritual journey here, and that there's more than meets the eye. I feel like you're connecting to, or maybe getting to know more about, or looking more into the spirit world. Maybe you're hoping to converse with your ancestors on the other side, or again, maybe there's insights that they can tell you or show you about this next leg of your journey. But I do feel, Gemini, for you with a 16 expansion card, it's all about personal development. It's all about growth and becoming even more self-aware than you are. So that is what I feel like you are focusing on in the month of June. And, you know, for the majority of you, especially those of you that don't have water in your charts, it's hard for you to take a moment to self-reflect. Take a moment to maybe question your feelings. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like I'm maybe going in the wrong direction, or that this relationship or this job may be coming to an end? Why do I feel that way? It doesn't make any rational sense, you know? And, you know, you're an air sign, so you tend to think more logically, and tend to trust that rational thought more than you do your intuition. But I do feel like your gut feeling is really calling to you here, to really acknowledge that that hunch, that gut feeling, that gut sensation is really trying to lead you down a path more, how do I say this, more catered to you, or that's more you, or more personal to you here, especially with this orange-ish red energy. You know, I feel like that connects to that sacral chakra, connecting also to your roots, your root chakra. We had that ancestor card also as well, right? So this is connecting to your roots, connecting maybe to understanding where you come from on a deeper level, trying to understand, well, maybe, you know, my ancestors had gifts, abilities, or skill sets, and maybe they were drawn to this kind of path, or maybe had this career path for a reason, you know. So maybe you might be tapping into that at this time. Under that, we also had astral travel, you know. You could find yourself having or waking up remembering maybe vivid dreams, remembering that you had vivid dreams. For some of you, maybe you may be astral traveling to find out more information in your sleep. So if you do have, if you do kind of remember your dreams waking up, definitely try to jot them down. Maybe there's information that you can extract from your subconscious that may be pertinent to the next leg of your journey, right? So I also feel that you're interested in physically traveling, maybe traveling to faraway distant lands, maybe if your parents are immigrants, for instance, maybe traveling to the land of your parents, or traveling to the land where you have some kind of your roots there, like maybe your ethnic background. You find yourself, maybe you're like, I don't know, 50% Irish or something like that. So maybe you're going to find out more about yourself by traveling to Ireland, maybe discovering more about who you are. But I definitely feel like, again, in the month of June, you're wanting to explore more about yourself. Okay, let's see what else we have going on here for you, Gemini, in the month of June. Gemini in the month of June. I'm only doing Gemini's reading for now. Let's see, Gemini for the month of June. Let's see, what are you physically doing? In your physical environment, what are you working on, Gemini? We have commitments. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have new supportive connections in the reverse. So I feel like you're really busy. A lot of the time you're really busy. I do feel like you are focusing a lot on covering all your bases. For instance, if you have an important position at work, let's say you're a manager or you're a supervisor, or you have to oversee a lot of the production process, for instance, it's like you're paying attention to that. You know, you're paying attention to the details. You're honoring this contract that you have with the company to fill that role. And again, I do feel like you have been really focused on work. You know, maybe it's just been all work and no play for a lot of you Geminis. You know, putting on also that best customer service face, and maybe like selling yourself. Maybe you're selling some kind of product here, or you're using maybe some kind of marketing strategy for some of you. That's coming up for me also, so that you can, you know, make more profits and provide for your family if you have a family, or maybe you're just really focused, or you were focused on your career. And I feel like, again, this is great, and you know, in some ways it was fulfilling for you, Gemini. And I do feel like you've accomplished maybe a lot of goals, or you've accomplished at least one big goal here. But now I feel like you're getting to this point where maybe you feel like you've learned all the skills that you needed here, or you know, there's this feeling of you learned what you needed to learn here, and now it's just kind of you're growing comfortable in this role, and you feel like you just need more growth. And you're just like, well, what can I do that can provide some kind of fulfillment, some kind of inner fulfillment, some kind of happiness, or some kind of deeper meaning to my life, now that I feel like I'm solid when it comes to my work, or I've accomplished a lot of goals in my life. So with this new supportive connections in reverse, I do feel as if maybe this is for some of you opening up to new connections, or trying to open up to new connections. Maybe that's something that you're struggling with, especially if you have a hard time finding time out of your day, finding time out of your week, or your weekly schedule to maybe socialize. You know, again, this is maybe you've just been really committed to your duties, really committed to work, and maybe Spirit really wants to bring into your life people that maybe can change your perspective. So I feel like right now, maybe you've been maybe around the same social circle or something like that, and you haven't had that kind of change. Maybe you haven't really met anyone new. I just feel like there's some kind of ending coming into your life for a reason, you know, for a purpose. And I feel like the spirit world, or your spirit guides in the universe is trying to guide you to have a different perspective or to experience something new. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? They're telling me not to use this deck for Gemini. Well, I can use that deck. Maybe you also feel here a bit indecisive. Maybe you feel like you are torn in two. Maybe you're torn between two different paths, or maybe you're not really sure if you should, you know, I don't know. I just feel like a very indecisive energy here as well. Maybe it's just you're so used to your current schedule, your current lifestyle, that maybe you're kind of resistant to change a little bit. Okay, let's see what's going on for Gemini in June, Spirit. Okay, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I did sense a little bit here of resistance. Let me just move this over a little bit. Three of Cups in the reverse. What else do we have here? We have the Emperor in the reverse. The Devil card in the reverse for Gemini. The Knight of Swords, there you are. And we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I do feel like there is some kind of ending. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. For a lot of you, it's a romantic connection. For others of you, this may be several connections in your life that you feel are, again, not very supportive, maybe holding you back. Maybe you feel like they're not growing, and by being around them or by associating with them, maybe you feel as if your growth is being stunted, you know. And maybe these people or this person that you may be romantically connected to, Gemini, maybe wants you to stay, you know, wants you to stay in this commitment with them, because maybe they feel quite comfortable with maybe what you provide. With this Five of Wands in the reverse, I do feel like there is a lot of people that you beat. You know, it's almost as if like you won something. Maybe you've gotten a position out of everybody at work or something like that. And maybe that's caused you to feel maybe very isolated in the workplace. Or maybe, you know, you have friends that maybe resent you or are jealous of you for maybe prioritizing work over them. Or maybe they just wish they had more in their life and they see you, you know, with your success, with your newfound success possibly, and you know, with that maybe you've had to pull back because you feel like they're just really caught up in comparing themselves to you, and maybe again that's maybe the reason why you felt really isolated, or maybe there is a relationship also, a romantic relationship that just isn't coming together at this time, or is ending at this time, maybe because of controversy or arguments, maybe not seeing eye to eye, possibly also other people intervening within this connection. But with the Emperor in the reverse, I do feel like this is you feeling like you're stuck in a role. And especially here clarified by the Devil card. You also may have Capricorn in your chart. Maybe you may be dealing with a Capricorn here. But yeah, this is all work, no play. Feeling trapped, feeling like you have to go to work, provide, be responsible there, fulfill a role, or maybe this is a business, and then come home and then cater to a wife that, or, you know, a spouse, or, you know, your significant other here for those of you in romantic connections, and feel as if you're catering to them as well, maybe catering to their every need. And again, you just feel really unhappy within your situation, and I feel like you're just wanting more meaning in your life. You're like, why am I doing all of this? What's the purpose behind my actions? You know, and I feel like, again, your ancestors, your guides, your passed down loved ones, they really want you to dig a bit deeper here and ask yourself more of these questions, because you may find that with this 10 of Cups in reverse, that this is no longer fulfilling for you. You know, this is maybe I should end this situation. Maybe for some of you, you're stuck in some kind of codependent situation. Maybe you have a lot of success and maybe your person doesn't. Maybe you're the breadwinner, for instance. Or maybe this person just relies really heavily on your financial contribution and feels like they can't make it on their own. Or maybe they just rely on you for emotional support. But again, this is a lack of fulfillment. You know, this is that codependent energy of we're just together for the finances. We're just together possibly for the family, for the kids, and not really because there's love in this situation. And with the Knight of Swords here, I do feel like, again, this is you taking a rational approach to this. But I also feel like with this Knight of Swords energy here, I feel like you want to take action and take control of your life, or take back control of your life. I do feel like some of you here really want a short getaway, or maybe some space. Maybe you feel like, again, I do feel like it's planning for maybe long distance trips, but I just feel like you need some time and space away from your current environment, just so you can feel sane, you know, just so you can feel like you have control of your own thoughts and feelings, and you're not just doing this out of some kind of like in a robotic sense, you know. I do feel like also there is this anger that's stewing up inside of you, and frustration, possibly even sexual frustration here, because of the amount of stress within this situation. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few more cards here and see what else we have going on for Gemini. For Gemini. What's going on in your thoughts, Gemini? What's going on in your thoughts? What's going on in your thoughts, Gemini? Heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Okay, bottom of the deck we have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. Yeah, I do feel like you're really frustrated. You know, maybe you spend long hours in your office and it's just you can't catch a break. You know, maybe when you go home, you find that your person is unhappy because maybe they feel like they just have a lack of fulfillment, and you're frustrated because maybe you feel like you're trying to fulfill this other person's every wish, but you don't feel fulfilled within yourself, you know? I feel like you just want peace, you know? You just want things to be okay, but you realize that you can't keep pretending like you're okay when really you feel a bit empty. You feel a bit lost, you know? What else is going on here? What is your intention, Gemini? What is your intention within this situation? What is your intention, Gemini? What is your intention here? Okay, we have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Yeah. Your intention here is that you just, you know, you just need a break. You're like, I just need maybe some time with friends, people that are supportive, people that want to uplift me. I just kind of want to be free of a lot of these responsibilities. I just kind of want to live life for myself and find who I am again. Maybe you've lost yourself within this situation because of the amount of responsibilities at work and then this commitment in a relationship or with this person, you know? And you're like, man, I don't know who I am anymore, you know? So I feel like your intention also is to have some kind of conversation. Maybe you feel like you need to be upfront and honest with a few people in your life. Maybe you want to talk to them about, you know, maybe what their opinion is on maybe you leaving this job behind, or what their opinion of like maybe leaving this relationship behind or a commitment behind. I feel like you just need a vent. You need a vent. What is your next action here, Gemini? What is your next action here? What's your next action for Gemini? Next action. What action will you take, Gemini? Okay. We have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And we have hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So I do feel like your next action here is, again, maybe to plan some kind of vacation, plan some kind of trip. It's like you're trying to find your own sense of happiness again and what that means for you, independently of other people that you feel like you're responsible for, other people that you have to cater to. It's like you're stepping into the single energy, you know? And maybe instead of being set on this path, you're kind of being more open to other options. You're like, okay, well, I'm kind of open to gambling here, you know? It's like, I'm not sure if I really want to be committed in this situation anymore. I kind of just want to be free. I just kind of want to be happier, you know? And I just want to bring a little bit more lighthearted fun and joy into my life. And I just feel like I haven't had the time or the chance to really do that or focus on that, you know? Okay, so let's see. What's going on here in your heart space. How are you feeling inside, Gemini? How are you feeling inside about this commitment? How are you feeling inside about this commitment, Gemini? How are you really feeling? We have managing goals. This is the front of the card. Look at that. Lots to do. So much to do. And you're really trying to, put this all together. Maybe you're trying to organize your thoughts, organize your responsibilities here. Maybe set some kind of timetable. But this says, the longer a to-do list gets, the more disarray it can create. We can actually become more productive when we shorten our list down to a handful of goals. Then deal with each of them one by one, giving them our full attention and the time they need to be completed to the best of our ability, providing ourselves more organization and job satisfaction. I have clearly defined what I want to achieve today. I know what to do and how to do it. So it's interesting. Even when it comes to your feelings and your heart space, you're more rational about your approach to this. So I feel like in your heart space, you're just trying to manage. I feel like you're not trying to let your feelings kind of get the better of you. Yeah. You're just not in that space. You're like, I just don't have time for my emotions. And right now, I just feel like I'm bombarded with lists of things to do. Every day, there's something that I need to accomplish, even on my days off kind of feeling, Bottom of the deck, we have compassion. Sometimes the most positive effect on our own well-being comes from showing some compassion to someone else. By being understanding, kind, and caring to those around us, we are exercising our own best qualities and actively putting some goodness and light into the world. With my compassion, I make a positive difference to the world. I am sensitive to the needs of others. I feel like this is more towards yourself. It's like you need to be compassionate towards yourself. I feel like you, Gemini, you like to push boundaries. You like to go the extra mile, this Gemini that I'm speaking to. And it's like, that's great that you like to push yourself and you like to see how far you can go. But at the same time, you need to be able to afford yourself the same compassion you afford to people that you take care of that need your help. And I do feel like you've been a rock for others, and it's just time to be there for yourself. Let's see here what advice Spirit has for you. What advice does Spirit have for you, Gemini? What advice does Spirit have for you? Oh, okay. So, look at the front of this card. She looks sad, But this says, we are gathering our magic together, Gemini, to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. Gemini, it's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new situation. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. Proud of you. So I feel like, again, Spirit is directing you, or trying to direct you, to trust your gut to find this new path, you know? Because again, I feel like you've just been stuck in this role, stuck in this situation, and you're just like, I just don't find fulfillment in this, or I don't know why I'm doing this anymore. You know, it's just become more of like a robotic kind of motion here. And Spirit is saying, you know, to step on this new path, or to do something different, to step outside of your comfort zone, because it's time for you to grow. You've succeeded on some level. You've accomplished something here. And Spirit is recognizing that. Congratulations. But now it's time for you to grow. Now that you're, you know, you're used to whatever this is. You've learned whatever you needed to learn. Bottom of the deck here, it says, Gemini, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free, Gemini. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurts are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. Okay, that is the end of your reading, Gemini. If you resonated with this, or if you guys just enjoyed watching this reading, I encourage you to hit the follow button if you're watching this live, so that you can be notified of future lives, especially when I'm answering personal questions. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, which I will upload a little later here, if you want to watch this from the beginning, for those of you that have missed the bulk of this reading or just want to rewatch it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, same name as my TikTok name, Soup for the Soul Tarot. Or if you want to check out other readings that I have uploaded on there thus far. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I am maybe going to end this live and start a new live and open up time for a few personals. If anyone is interested, definitely follow me there. Otherwise, hopefully I will see you guys in the next reading. Alright, bye guys.